Hi, I'm Maria, and before I start, I just want to ask you some things. I want you to think about a moment where you were stressed about a class. I want you to think if you've ever missed school because you were stressed, anxious about a class, assignment, or test. Now think if you feel like school gave you enough resources to help reduce that stress or anxiety. Now, some of us know how anxiety and stress feels, but for those who don't, did you know that an estimated 49.5% of adolescents has had a mental health disorder at some point in their life? And this is according to the US Department of Health and Human Services. I want you to know that my senior year drained me. I was very unhappy and I could barely get out of bed. Climbing Mount Everest seemed easier than doing an assignment. And I started noticing that it was not only me, but it was also people surrounding me, like my friends or my friends' friends. And sometimes I just needed to stay home. But when calling to excuse your absences, you had to lie because there's not a mental health day option. You had to say that you were going to a doctor's appointment or something like that, because too many unexcused absences won't get you to graduation. And here's when I say that schools should have mental health days. Giving students mental health days help teaching and learning go more smoothly. Just because when we're under less chronic stress, we acquire concepts more quickly and retain them for longer. I noticed that I did better in classes where my teachers cared about and shared about mental health awareness. Some people may think it's just laziness, but actually it is a pause to come back renewed and with more energy. The good thing is that there are currently 12 states that allow students to take mental health days. These are Washington, California, Illinois, Maine, Virginia, Colorado, Oregon, Connecticut, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and Kentucky. But those are only 12 out of 50. Now, I want you to keep in mind that suicide is the second leading cause of death among 15 and 29 years old. And while some adults might think that teens will abuse the policy of mental health, experts are encouraged by the step forward and stress that the benefit outweighs the risk of misuse. For example, if we notice that a student is using too many mental health days, we can check up on them and get the help that they need before it is too late. And we can do this instead of judging them. Now, after everything that I said, you know the good impact that mental health days could have on students. So I encourage you to take and talk about this topic with teachers, counselors, principals, or anyone that could make a change.